2 cops holding me and 3 cops following.
Those who are new to our channel,
my name is Connor.
And my name's Tita. So today we're going to tell you guys a story when Connor got arrested in New York. Yes, in New York. And yes, he got arrested for the first time and last time. But before we tell you guys the story, make sure you guys hit that like button for this story time and subscribe.
And we're trying to hit 2,000 subscribers, so please help us get there. We want to see some comments and suggestions from you guys to see what you guys' thoughts are on this video. Get this story time going.
It's pretty scary. Just imagine your boyfriend getting arrested in front of you.
Try to recall everything that happened. There's a prequel to this story. About a month prior, we were actually in Hawaii. We buy a lot of souvenirs, so before we left Honolulu, we bought a souvenir, and this souvenir stayed in my luggage. And we'll tell you what this is later on in the story, and it'll all come together and make sense. And this gets me by surprise at the end, which eventually leads to me getting arrested in New York, the worst place possible.
In front of everyone.
In front of everyone at the airport. And when we opened our luggage, that's when I realized I had this souvenir from another trip in my check-in. It's a regular trip, regular vacation until the final day. We stayed longer than we were supposed to be, and we didn't have a hotel. So this all leads to the event. We booked this hotel in Chinatown, and when we checked in this hotel, I'm telling you, it was filthy. We couldn't stay there more than one night. So after booking that, we were like, nah, let's book a flight home tomorrow. So this whole experience was already kind of like, we just wanted to leave, we just wanted to get out of there, and we just decided we should go home. And because of that, I didn't double check my luggage, what was in it.
We just rushed it out of the hotel.
We just rushed it. The next day, we had breakfast, and this was the last meal I had.
Not knowing that was going to be the last
Not knowing
meal.
that was my last meal, and it was a good meal. It was so delicious, and this was last thing I ate for the next, I think a day and a half. So after this, we go to the airport. This is where the craziness began. We're taking our shoes off. I'm putting the bag through, and Tita's putting the bag through, taking my jacket off. The usual airport deal. Next thing you know, TSA calls me to the side, and I was like, okay, yeah, they do that all the time, whatever. I wasn't even worried. They said, found this in your bag. I was like, yeah, throw it away. It's not a big deal, throw it away. They're like,
we didn't think it was a big deal.
We didn't think it was a big deal at all.
Yeah, we didn't think this object was a crime. Carrying this object was a crime. We just thought it was a souvenir from somewhere else, and they were just gonna let us go.
So they're like, no, it's not that simple. We're not just gonna throw it away. They might put you in jail for this.
I thought he was kidding when I heard.
And I was like,
what? He's gonna get arrested?
I still don't believe. It escalated as they're talking to me, and they said, you need to go to the room. And at this point, Tita started kind of panicking, I think.
Yeah.
We sit down there, and police come.
At this point, you feel like a criminal.
We didn't understand the scope, like how big it was at first. It started hitting me. They say that when they told me they might arrest, they'll probably arrest you for this. And at that point, I was like, really? So they took her out, and they're questioning me, and I think it was still TSA actually. The cops wasn't there yet. They confiscate this thing already, obviously, and they're asking me why I have it, why did I bring it.
So they take us to the room, like he said, take us to the room, and they start questioning us, but they tell me to leave the room.
I finally come out, and they tell me and Tito, oh, you guys are not gonna make your flight. So we're like, oh damn, this is real. So then that's when the cops come. They just said, you're under arrest, and they just take me basically, and ma'am, get out of here. And I was like, wait, what's going on? And she's over here panicking.
They rushed in and they walked me out. I just see the cops coming with the guns. At this point, everyone's just looking at us, staring at us.
Everyone's just looking at us.
And I'm thinking what are we doing?
I was like, oh damn. I as much as I wanted to be worried about that situation, but maintaining my innocence and really believing I was innocent.
I mean, you were innocent.
Intention-wise, right? But I still committed the crime. But really believing I was innocent, I almost felt like, oh, cool. This is kind of cool. So now they're arresting me. They confiscated it, and what it was a matte black brass knuckle. They said, this is considered a weapon in New York. Now they're separating me and Tita, and they're pushing her away. This was my first thought. I was like, I can't have my wallet, my phone, none of that. I gave her my wallet, and I said,
phone, I think.
And my phone. Everything was surreal now. We're separated, and they walked me through, and I'm in handcuffs, and there's 2 cops holding me, and 3 cops following. I was like, where are we going? And they're like, well, you're going to Queens County. And I was like, damn, Queens County. I heard that in a 50 Cent song. So I went to jail, and then I was like, okay, this is gonna be like 2 hours, 1 hour.
At this time, I'm thinking like, okay, what do I do? Like, I have his card, I have a phone. How far should I go? I don't even know where he's being taken. I don't even know where to contact, how to get in contact with him. So I called his sister, and luckily, his sister's brother-in-law lives in New York. So she told me, you know what, let me call my brother-in-law. Let me see if he can take you in for a little bit, you know, until you know what's going on. I was at the airport by myself, just waiting for like hours waiting for a phone call.
I was able to actually call her and give her one update. She was like, okay, babe, this is what's gonna happen. You're gonna be there for checking in for 3 hours, a couple of hours, and after that, then they transfer you this, and then they're gonna take you to another jail cell, and then you're gonna see a judge.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, she looked all this up already? Cop told me, yo, you look like a good kid, you'll be fine. All you need to do is keep to yourself. And I was like, okay, yeah, that's cool. I think like as they transfer you to a different cell, you get closer to seeing a judge. Over 12 hours pass, and I'm in the last room. And I finally get to see a judge. And this was like maybe like 2 a.m. already. The lawyer told me they were able to like reduce my case, my charge to some sort of like, not even a misdemeanor, like something really little, and I just had to pay a ticket. And at this point though, I'm worried like, how am I gonna talk to my wife? How am I gonna hit her up? This was one of the most humbling moments of my life. I come out and I have nothing. I don't have a wallet, I don't have a phone. I started asking people for coins. And finally, someone who I saw in jail, he got out and he was like, oh, I got you. He gave me like, I think he gave me $1, and I called Tita. She answered, luckily. She's like, babe, oh my God, where are you? I was like, here, come now, and don't take the train. You can use my card, take the taxi. What happened when I called you? Were you surprised that I finally called you?
Yeah, I was very surprised. We reunited, and it was just the best feeling ever just to have him next to me again with no scratches. And that's our story time. We really hope you guys enjoy our story time, and we'll have a lot of more stories to share with you guys.
See you guys next time.